How's it going, everyone? So, I watched The Lost City. This is a brand new comedy film starring Sandra Bullock, Channing Tatum, and Daniel Radcliffe, and then Brad Pitt has a very extended cameo in this. This is not my type of movie, not at all. Actually, I don't generally go and just see these random comedies that get released in theaters, but I decided to go see this one because it has a big cast, and there aren't a bunch of movies coming out recently. So I went and saw this, and it was definitely fun. I very much enjoyed my time watching it. I think that Sandra Bullock and Channing Tatum have really good chemistry here. They're just a lot of fun together. The scene with the leeches is absolutely amazing. I loved that scene. It was probably maybe my favorite scene from the entire movie. The writing to this movie is kind of weak, but you don't go into a movie like this expecting incredible writing. You kind of just go into this expecting a bit of a laugh, and that's what we got here. I think it has definitely some very funny moments throughout it. I think a lot of the jokes landed, and I think that the cast is really just the main standouts of this movie. Channing Tatum was probably the biggest standout of this entire thing for me. Brad Pitt, though, was amazing. I loved his dynamic with Channing Tatum for the time that they were on screen together. Daniel Radcliffe plays the villain to this movie, and it was weird and a little fun, but also kind of annoying sometimes. I can't say I loved his performance, but I did like some of what they did with him. He is a very generically written character. He's just a spoiled brat, and you want to see him die throughout the entire thing. So, when he inevitably gets beaten by the group, I won't say how it happens or what happens, but he does get beaten, obviously, by the end of the movie, and it was very satisfying. Now, Oscar Nunez is also in this. He obviously plays Oscar on The Office. He is awesome in this movie. I really enjoyed seeing him. I just think that the entire set design and production design of this entire movie was just really fun. I loved seeing Sandra Bullock and Channing Tatum run through the forest as they're being chased down by Daniel Radcliffe's men. It was just exactly what I wanted from a movie like this. I think that Aaron Nee and Adam Nee have a good eye for action sequences. Any scene of action with Brad Pitt in this was actually really solidly well done. There was no bad cinematography when it came to the fighting, which was nice because that's a bit of a change of pace from a lot of action movies, which this isn't really an action movie. It's kind of an action movie. It's more of an adventure comedy, but the scenes we do get of action are surprisingly very well shot here. I also think that Davine Joy Randolph was also a lot of fun in this. She sort of plays Sandra Bullock's friend, even though I don't know what exactly that dynamic was between her and Loretta. I thought it was a little weird, but she steals scenes when she's on, and so does Patty Harrison, who is also great here, even though she plays the most generic character that there is in generally every comedy nowadays. This movie is just stupid. It's fun. I don't particularly think it's an extremely well-made movie, but I do think that it is worth a watch just because of how just fun and entertaining it is. Everybody wants a movie like this sometime, and this is just a solid enough movie to go see in theaters, because it's very difficult to make a comedy nowadays, and I think that they did a good job here, and they played it safe, but also were edgy sometimes, which was fun, so I really liked that. So I think overall, I'm probably going to give this movie like a 6 out of 10. That's the score I've given a lot of films this year, surprisingly, but that's just where I'm kind of landing on it. Tell me your thoughts on this movie down below if you've seen it, and sort of tell me your expectations if you haven't seen it yet. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe, and see you guys.